My name is Alejandro Rojas, and I am a ufologist and researcher. I've heard intriguing stories about the Bradshaw Ranch for years. Today, I'm traveling to that 140-acre property in Sedona, Arizona, bought in 60 Bob Bradshaw 2009. This place, formerly called Beat Craig, has a much stronger magnetic field, up to 500 times than most places. It became home to Bot Bradshaw and Linda Bradshaw, who experienced some of the most peculiar events at their ranch involving UFOs and mysterious lights. Beyond UFOs and lights, phenomena range from orbs and shadowy figures to Bigfoot and unexplainable portals. Even Linda Bradshaw allegedly witnessed paranormal activity emerging from dinosaur-like structures. These experiences at Bradshaw Ranch continue to mystify. After departing from Albuquerque and traveling for 6 hours, I arrived in Sedona. However, my destination wasn't the city per se, it was the enigmatic Bradshaw Ranch. The route was challenging, requiring careful navigation. Because of the stones and the earth around it, you also need a 4x4. I went in a normal car. 40 minutes have already passed through land and stones, but upon arriving at my destination, I find a large, intimidating gate and a sign that is place of the government. Here begins my journey through Rancho Bradshaw, and from this place my story begins. The first place I went was to a mill, which my friend Tom Dongo later told me, yes, that's the damn mill. The area is rife with oddities, unusual magnetic and electromagnetic activity, along with unexplained entities. As I neared the mill, an orb shot out at incredible speed, signaling the start of a bizarre experience in this unnerving environment. An unshakable sense of being observed overwhelmed me. The atmosphere was highly unsettling and filled with unexplained tension. The initial appearance of the swiftly moving orb was just the prelude. What followed was progressively more astounding as the phenomena heightened to extraordinary levels. Levels dropped to zero, then rebounded intensely. Returning to the place revealed more intensity. They say events occurred here that defy visible comprehension. Our eyes. In the bathroom, what exactly does 1/4 bath refer to? Hi Ian, could the term iron reel have a significant meaning? Let's visualize this way. Tell me, let's go to the place. It's like a small bed. The furniture steel. One quarter, this is 1/4. We are going to go do another place. It is another bathroom. And there are additional rooms. The house stands in complete ruin. Visualize the devastation. Everything is shattered. We move back to the kitchen again. This fragment belongs to what is known as the Rapture Ranch. We're broadcasting live from Sedona, Arizona, inside the mysterious Arch Ranch house. Already, we've witnessed peculiar phenomena like detectable magnetic fields at this site. Stay with me as I uncover more about this location and its anomalies. Here lies the yard, the historical residence of Bob Bracco's family on the Bradshaw Ranch. Let's re-evaluate using the tri-field device, a tool that gauges both magnetic and electromagnetic fields normally imperceptible to the naked eye. This data builds on yesterday's observations.
That we placed it in the mill and there the equipment went off, that is, what was around the electromagnetic field was impressive. In this place we are also going to do the test that it is already close to the house so that we can see that it really screws, because everything here in this place is a field, it is a portal.
Here, we observe that the levels are noticeably low, a positive indication of reduced interference. Still, let's assess the magnetic and electromagnetic phenomena for any anomalies. Is it truly this low? Remarkable. This area contrasts distinctly, showing readings as low as 0 to around 319. If filmed carefully, the levels become discernible. Such findings demonstrate the absence of significant fluctuations. Like 26, but when you lower it to see if it can get you closer, there are certain places, or we are going to continue looking for another place. You stay there so you can look for some field, and there when we find something they increase. Are there certain places that increase by one of those in the reports that were made here? I don't remember the name of the person to whom she says that she felt a blow on her chest from the investigators. Did she feel that something hit her chest in this same place near here? And then they brought in the equipment, this same equipment, and started marking the equipment that the same thing that is giving these frequencies as very, very high ambience atmosphere. The ground here is already too high, but it's in certain places here when the equipment sounds too much. It's because there's too much electromagnetic field. This is the team shot. We're doing the shot in the patio of the Brachow's house with the Freebiel equipment, which is equipment for measuring electromagnetic fields and magnetic fields that are on the ground or in the air. We can visualize that sometimes the sounds are triggered. This is the team shot. We are taking the shot in the patio of the Bradshaw house with the Freebill equipment, which is equipment to measure electromagnetic fields and magnetic fields that are on the ground or in the air. We can visualize that sometimes the sounds are fired there. We're going to continue looking for it. Increases. There it is, increasing there. Wow, 8,006, 1,000. There's a lot of electromagnetic field or electromagnetic fields here. The team has already reached full. The orbs of light were constantly moving around me without even me noticing. This is the courtyard, the place. Every step he took in that place was very strange. The orbs appeared everywhere. I had already seen magnetic fields, lights, orbs moving around me, but what's coming now left me more impressive. The gate, a very heavy wooden structure, begins to open. I only know why the gate moves. If there is no wind to enter, it has already been opened. Every place was very strange. I felt around me that I was being watched, and I felt a very impressive oppression of the spiritual world still here at Rancho Bradshaw. The truth is that you cannot describe what is here in this place. It's a place, I wouldn't know the words. It's a very, very deep oppression. I can't write. 6:30 a.m. touring his place on the ranch. There's always something. Very impressive until I came face to face with something very hostile, the rattlesnake. Oh, a giant snake hadn't seen him. It's the first time I've come across a snake. It's a bell. The giant is making his wheel. He's moving better than I get away. Okay, I'm gonna stay here, run away. Here is a biblical text that is John 1:46. I'm gonna look for the text of John 1:46. Someone put it there in that place, and let's see what that text really means, Juan. Verse 6. Unfortunately, it is not giving me a signal. The equipment is not responding. Here I have a signal, but even so, with a signal I can't see. Nothing arrives. Sometimes the equipment blocks. There he came back. Awesome everything we are today. John 1:46 says like this. I am going to read you the Valera prayer. Jesus told him, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father if it is not through me. Someone left that text written that the only answer is Jesus. After having toured the place, I entered the Bradshaw Ranch house again. The sun was already setting and I was preparing my equipment for the night to enter Rancho Arazzo. But something impressive begins to happen in the mountains of Rancho Arazzo. In the early morning, I was thrilled by the orb lights seen in the mountains. The most daunting task lay ahead, entering the Bradshaw ranch at dawn with all my gear ready: video cameras, professional cameras, microphones, powerful flashlights for night use, tracking devices, and infrared night vision equipment. 4 to 5K motion sensors in video and photo mode, Geiger counters paired with tri-field gadgets, night vision goggles, and cameras equipped with invisible infrared technology. It was an exceptionally dark night. But as I assembled my equipment, an extraordinary occurrence took place. The devices inexplicably locked themselves. It was infuriating. I couldn't comprehend why the devices were malfunctioning. Video recordings were halted, flash photography failed, yet amidst the turmoil, the ranch surprisingly allowed me to capture 6 photos, and only 6 on that night. I scrutinized the photos carefully. They contained hidden elements, orb lights, and mysterious entities in the images. By 6 a.m., I embarked on my last quiet tour to observe what could still be discovered. Even then, none of the gear functioned properly. ranch has now seen the dawn, marking the conclusion of my exploration.
Bradshaw.
I'm finishing this last recording since we couldn't do it last night due to unforeseen issues. As I explained previously, for some reason the equipment did not work. He had everything ready, everything loaded. At the time of recording, nothing could be done. They didn't work. Teams are at 6 o'clock a.m.
Is something really wrong with the camera?
Because
He won't let me take any pictures. Their equipment.
professionals, but it doesn't let you take photos. I don't know if they can appreciate it. And
I squeeze.
is the lens tight? Is there a noise?
But
No matter what, it seems he isn't cooperating with this situation.
take nothing.
I am genuinely uncertain about what photographs I could possibly take. What ideas can you suggest?
Can you spot some faint white beams above the house? I'm unsure about their origin or whether they are noticeable. It might be because the sun hasn't fully risen just yet. What do you think? Although the sky is cloudy, upstairs we seem to perceive something resembling radio-like waves emerging from behind the house. Let's investigate and find out what's truly behind it.
Shampoos.
Blows.
Here, even with the absence of light, it's apparent you can still see the persistent interference spreading around and manifesting visibly.
This is the place inside the Bradshaw ranch. Is there any interference in this place today? I don't know what it could be.
Elsewhere on the Bradshaw ranch for the second time, the gate opens on its own. Once I'm done, I'll have many unanswered questions.
No answer.
I'll just say this much. The atmosphere at the place was incredibly hostile, yet I felt compelled to continue my investigation. This marks a chapter in my ranch tale and will return before long with more to share.
Ready?
Generate by AI.